Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I am Alexia Nicole and I'm living my life by design. This video is another flight attendant tag. I decided, you know, I don't have any flight attendant vlogs going out, and I was tagged by Destination Destiny on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to her channel, please go ahead and subscribe now. She tagged me in this, so I said, you know what, why not give them a little bit of flight attendant content, because this is as good as it's gonna get until August. Well, actually, who knows, because the company is calling for us to come back to work, canceling our leaves of absence and saying y'all need to get back here sooner. So I may be back in the skies sooner than later, but maybe I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end of the video. So stay tuned. Let's hop into these questions. I'm definitely a puller, and I probably need to turn into a pusher because, child, I'm getting old. My back be hurting. Like, I just cannot. I want to get the little four wheels and just have them rolling on by. No, I'm not. I took leave of absence. I have not flown for work since March 28th. Today is May 22nd. So it's definitely been about 2 months. Like, literally, I think we just hit like a pothole in the sky or something. Like, I don't even know. One of my first flights that I ever worked, I don't even think I had been on the line like 2 months yet. And we were going somewhere in Puerto Rico. This is back in the day when I was with B6, JetBlue. And I was in the middle of the aisle, getting ready to do snack service. It was a late night flight. And all of a sudden, the plane just dropped. Like, out of nowhere. You know, usually if there's going to be turbulence, as far as from what the captain knows ahead of time, he will always let us know. You know, during pre-briefings before, you know, everybody boards the aircraft, we're usually briefed on what the weather is expected to be, or if something is just coming up in flight, he'll give us a call and give us a heads up. None of that happened. Like, literally, with my little snack tray in the aisle, passing out the snacks, and the plane dropped. Just bloop. And y'all, so I've never been afraid to fly. I'm clearly still not afraid to fly, and all flight attendants know that people are gonna look to you to make sure that everything is okay. So in that moment, everything was not okay, because myself nor my other 2 crew members knew anything about any form of turbulence, and it was just that one drop. I think we had like a mini shake before that, and then a massive drop, like massive, your belly drop to the ground drop, like insane. So I held my composure really well, and I know this because the customer, after, you know, everything was okay, told me. So yeah, I mean, there was a little Puerto Rican mommy. She grabbed onto my arm, and I just like dropped the basket and like monkeyed my way from the seats back up to like the jump seat and called the captain to, like, you know, like, what is going on? But the guy, he was like, you know what? He's like, you were a good flight attendant. He's like, because the whole time, he's like, your face didn't move. You just dropped that basket and made your way back up there, and you were so calm. And I was thinking to myself, well, my heart wasn't calm. Like, it was beating. It was beating. That's probably my worst experience. And then just turbulence overall. Like, I don't really mind it. I say that a lot. Like a really calm, just kind of like a shaky shake turbulence. Like, I don't mind that because it usually puts people to sleep. But when it's an annoying turbulence and I'm trying to get work done, it's just more annoying than anything. So now that I'm with regional, I mean, we only really have like the cookies and the pretzels, and I really try to stay away from those. But like when I get on like mainline and things like that, ooh, they have that new, I guess it's like that beef jerky. I was hitting that real hard before I went on leave. So I'll say that. And then sometimes, like at JetBlue, we have this shaker salad, and I think Mainline has that salad too, or some type of form of, not the same thing, but it comes like in a jar already pre-made, and you kind of just shake it up and the dressing's at the bottom. I used to love that too, but that's not really a snack. It's a meal. I'm a meal girl, okay? There's a lot. I mean, as far as on a regional level, of course, I would want to add a whole bunch of stuff that's just not regional destinations, so I don't know if I could really answer that question. You know what, probably just more West Coast destinations, because we don't do a lot of West Coast flying for my regional. So I would just say, like, yeah, just anything more west, because I like West Coast layovers. Well, your girl is kind of cute, you know. Some days I get done up and I look a little cute. So yeah, I've definitely had passengers ask for my phone number, but I don't want to mix business and pleasure, you know, like that's just a little bit too much. My Fire Stick, I travel with that Fire Stick all the time now, and I'm always scared that I'm going to leave it, because if you watch my vlogs, y'all always know I'm rushing. So definitely my Fire Stick. I could probably never truly leave my phone because, well, knock on wood, somebody, but I like my phone. I literally always have my phone in my hand or in my pocket, or AirPods or whatever. So I would know, my AirPods would be in, and I would know if I was like disconnected or something. So I'm just gonna say my Fire Stick, because that's essential. Like, what else am I gonna do in the hotel rooms? I need to be able to binge watch all my TV shows. Now, let me tell y'all this. Okay, I want to say Beyonce, but that's really cliche, because Beyonce is not traveling commercial. Okay, she's not doing it. But I will tell y'all this, y'all know I'm a huge Serena fan as well, and Serena does travel commercial at times. And there was one point in my previous airline lifetime where one of my friends was working a flight, and Serena and look, what, did she have a baby? I don't remember. But Serena and her family, her husband Alexis and the little baby Alexis, I think, were on her flight. Like, she just screenshot me a picture of like the seating map with the name, and y'all, I got just so mad. I'm like, I'm her biggest fan. Why am I not working that flight? Like, how is that fair? She's probably one of the only people that I would truly like fall out and stand over. I mean, I worked first class, so I met a lot of celebrities, and at the end of the day, they're just people, you know. Some are really nice, some keep to themselves, and you know, like, I'm not fangirling over a whole bunch of people, but Serena Williams, that's my chick. I would fangirl all day about her. And random means, you know, we have our separate security where we usually just go in, scan our badge, and it says that we're good to go. But every now and then it will pop up on the thing that says we need to go through the regular TSA line so they can scan our luggage, and you know, just like y'all do, which can be a pain in the butt sometimes, especially when you're rushing. But I get random often, I feel like, more often than I would like. So it happens, it is what it is. You know, that's really a tough question, especially right now during these COVID times. I'm enjoying not flying a lot. That's like probably like, what, girl? But I am enjoying not being on the airplanes, not being at the airports. Like, I'm enjoying it, but I also kind of miss it. But I did fly the other day for personal reasons, and I was like, ooh, child, I'm not ready to come back. So who knows? I mean, this whole Corona COVID thing may just switch up my whole life. I don't really know. But before this happened, I probably would have said, you know, I'll probably end up being one of them senior mamas on the planes. As long as I could still be able to juggle everything else that, you know, my little entrepreneurial spirit likes to do, I would probably still fly. So we'll see what happens. You never know. I can't really think on a whole international level. I don't know what they be wearing over there. I always feel like they just have on way too many clothes. Like, a lot of clothes. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to say JetBlue. Is that biased? Probably. But honestly, that uniform, like, that is the #1 reason why I applied to that airline in the first place back in the day. Because that uniform was just like, yes, honey, work. Okay, the dress with the little flap and the two-tone color, the orange on the inside and the blue. Yes, I loved it. And it was a comfortable uniform to wear as well. So that's probably why I loved it so much. And then second up would be Delta. I don't like all of, they have like 3 different styles of dresses. One of those dresses I think is very flattering. I don't know if it would really be the passenger that I would be laughing at, but it was a situation with a passenger that I think I was just deliriously tired one morning. So the passenger asked me for a screwdriver. And I looked at this man and I said to him, now, why on earth would I give you a screwdriver on the plane? Like, you can't have no screwdriver on the plane. Y'all, the man, and of course, like, I said it, like, not like, I wasn't rude about it, like, kind of like joking, like, you can't have no screwdriver on the plane. Like, he asked me if we had screwdrivers. And I just automatically went to thinking, like, the actual tool of a screwdriver. Not vodka and orange juice. No, Lexia, because you just wouldn't think of the thing that he was really asking for. It was like, I laughed at myself. He laughed at me. I laughed at me for probably like the next week, just thinking about that. I don't really know if I have a favorite layover meal. There's not like anywhere that specifically that I just love to go on a layover to eat. I just like to eat. And if they got seafood, that's even better. Truthful. Oh, lies. When I used to go to San Francisco, there was this Thai food place and they had the best crab fried rice. The best crab fried rice. I literally, well, I would go to San Francisco all the time, but I would literally always pick up the specific San Francisco trip that stayed at that specific hotel that was right down the street from that restaurant. I loved that crab fried rice. So there's an answer to that. Yeah, just, you know, just do the thing. Put in the applications. Of course, you got Corona and COVID going on, so there might not be a lot of opportunities as there usually are, especially with some of the major airlines and the mainline airlines. I think their hiring freeze is going to last a little longer. But I'm pretty sure that my regional is still hiring people, or they're probably going to be opening up back the application soon. So, you know, just stay motivated, you know, keep working towards it. Keep watching all these vlogs to see, you know, what the real lifestyle is, so you can make sure that you're making the best decision for yourself. A lot of my classmates from my regional airline have already left, like early on. We haven't even hit a year yet. We're coming up on a year soon, but you know, a lot of them left before like the 6-month mark, which kind of made me sad. It's just kind of like, you know, really do your research about this career. Go and watch all my videos that talk about the decision-making process of becoming a flight attendant, to see which airlines you really want to apply for, which will work best for your lifestyle, and all of that stuff. Like, yes, you can say, oh, it's just a job, but this is truly a lifestyle changing job, because it's gonna move you. You're gonna be bouncing around, you know, so figure out what works best for yourself. So that's it on all of the questions. I hope y'all enjoyed that little snippet of flight attendant talk. But I know I mentioned in the beginning of the video that the company got things going on. Yesterday they sent an email out that they were canceling everybody's leave, which was something that they said prior to us taking leave that could happen. Nobody thought that it would, because, you know, I just assumed Corona would be taking a major effect for a lot longer, but it's not. So they said, hey, look, we're bringing all of our aircrafts back out into the fleet. You know, all the aircrafts that they had parked are going to be back in the sky and flying, and they have been awarded more flying than they thought they would have. So basically they need about 500 flight attendants that took leave to come on back to the line. So technically I'm supposed to be going back to work July 2nd now instead of August. But I don't know, they just sent another email now saying that we could take personal leave if we want to, and I may do that, because honestly I'm just really in the swing of things. I already had it planned out in my mind that I would be free to do whatever else I needed to do until August, and I really want to do that. Like, I still have so much left to do with my bedroom. I'm working on another project that I'm really grinding on that. So I may put in for the personal leave and see if it gets awarded. If not, I'll just go back to work, you know. I'm probably sounding ungrateful right now, but not ungrateful. I just would like to have my full 3 months off, but if not, that's okay too. I'm happy and grateful to God that I have a career that I love and that I can go back to. Everybody hasn't been that blessed, and if you are out there struggling with, you know, your current lifestyle and not working, I'm saying a prayer for y'all, and I hope things get better really soon. Oh, and one last thing that I just keep forgetting to tell y'all, I finally started a P.O. box. So many of y'all have been sending me messages, DMs, emails, asking me if I have a P.O. box. And I'm like, no, what I need a P.O. box for? But clearly y'all want me to have one, so I've got one. So check down below in the description box. It will have all the information for my new P.O. box. And my birthday's coming up, so if you want to send your girl a birthday card, that would be greatly appreciated too. Okay, yeah, anyways, thank y'all for watching. Thank you all for just, you know, sticking in this thing with me. We're gonna get back to the flight attendant life soon, I promise, even though like I'm not really rushing it, but I know y'all want to get there. So we'll be back in the skies before you all know it. Until then, stay safe, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Bye.